Hey all, Andy here. So, for those who saw my video, a sad day. It was a complete 180 from last night. My grandma was in high spirits coming home, and we've been talking about the home health services that Wellstar provided. But now, her health is declining. I didn't want to do this video, but I got, but I got to anyway. I've already gotten this far. So, she fell. She can't get back up, even with help from either me or our neighbor Attila and his wife. So she's gonna lay there where she's at. It's a sad thing. It's sad, but that's what life's all about. I know, yeah, I shaved my beard. So right now, I'll make sure she's comfortable. And she told me that people from below Wisconsin pass in their own home. So it rang true. I'm telling everybody that I know about this, including friends, family, both in real life and online. That's when all the bases covered, and I told my grandma's sister, my Aunt Jeanette, I'll be telling her about this in due time. And I believe Grandma said a while back that she will pass away. When was that? When did I make that video? Let me see here. Let's see here. That was way back in late November. So it did ring true to me. It's a cold splash of reality, but it's got to be the way it is. So I've been planning for this, and a while back, Grandma filled out paperwork for me to be the sole beneficiary, and I believe a few months back, the probate court processed that, and I believe to be the sole beneficiary of her estate. And when she passes, I gotta make a few phone calls to the funeral home, so they can send someone out to pronounce her dead and take her away. The probate court, just to make sure if I'm listed as the sole beneficiary. Even the hospital said that, asked me if I'm legal next of kin. Yes, I am. I'm legal next of kin here. I've been living with her ever since high school. So, and either way, I'll put the house up for sale, and she'll be cremated. My grandma will be cremated as per her wishes. And a few years ago, my Aunt Jeanette and her family purchased 4 plots for burial up in Roscoe, Illinois. So when she's cremated, I'll give the funeral home the urns and the documentation for transfer of the urns from Georgia to Illinois. And I told her a few months back, said, "Grandma, I'll be visiting your gravesite the first chance I get." So I'll be doing that in the very distant. I'll be doing that in the near future once everything is settled. And I gotta give my cousin's wife a call. Once I move all my stuff out, I might be moving in with my cousin and his wife. And then I might resign from my position at the car wash for the time being, since I told a few friends of mine at work that I'll be I'll be with grandma until the very end. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know it's tough, and my guess she'll be with me, or I'll be with her. And I told her a few minutes ago that I'm letting everybody know about this, about her health declining. Yeah, she had a feeling about that. I believe a few weeks, I think back in November, her health wasn't took the turn for the worse. So I had a suspicion that her health is declining, and I do believe it is. That's what she told me. She had a feeling about that. So, it's gonna be tough. She might pass away before Christmas. And I believe back in 11th grade in 2016, my grandfather, her husband, passed before Christmas, like days before. And my grandfather passed away in his sleep. I guess my grandma will do the same. And one day I'll wake up to see her passed away. And a while ago I said my final goodbyes to her. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to my mom or my grandfather for that matter. So I said goodbye to my uncle back in March, and now I said goodbye to my grandmother. So yeah, I'll be here at the house. I'll be being with her from now until the day that she passes. It's gonna be a rough road, but everything will smooth out in the end. And one guy said, "I'm sorry, Anna. Be praying for you to grandma. She was an amazing woman and grandma. Cherish the moments I've left with her." Which is what I'll be doing. I'll be with her. I'll check in on her once in a while. She might pull out of this, she might not, but given her age and her frail state, it's highly unlikely. I know that sounded negative, but it's true. Given her age, she fell like 5, 6 times, and she's got pain. So I'll be with her until that day comes when she passes on. And once I move all my stuff out, I'll be taking my important documents with me, my mom's documents, my grandfather's and my grandma's documents too, along with my uncle's documents. Obviously, I'll be using those in the very near future. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, and I'll be keeping death certificates of my mom, my grandfather, my mom, my grandparents, and my uncle. So anyway, I might be spending Christmas moving all my stuff out, as I said. Did I say that? I don't know. I'll be spending Christmas moving all my stuff out, including the furniture. I believe, I guess no one's gonna accept that furniture, so I might junk it, and all the silverware, the flatware, the glassware. I believe I'll be donating that stuff to St. Vincent de Paul Society. It's a charity organization here in Georgia. And her clothes will be donated, and stuff in grandma's closet like my uncle's stuff, that's gonna be donated to the St. Vincent de Paul Society. And whatever can be donated, I'll be junking that. And I'll be doing some of my clothes too to St. Vincent de Paul Society because I can't take all my clothes with me. Or maybe I might toss some older clothes out, which I don't wear as much. And I'll be moving my TV table, which I got back in 2020. I'll be moving that with me. And I'll be moving. I might bring all 4 TVs with me. My TV, my uncle's TV, which doesn't use since he, passed. My grandma's TV that she doesn't use, and the TV in the living room. So I found a good purpose for those. I think my TV in my room, I might use that to watch TV on it. I think Cindy can hook up an extra cable box, and I guess she can hook up an extra cable box for me for me. And once I get a much more stable job, I guess my cousin, his wife, and myself will be drum up some a lease so I can pay rent. I can pay like X amount a month. Yeah. So anyway, I step away from my job. Yeah, I step away from that. I'm sure the management of my job will understand because I told them this beforehand. So, yeah, it's gonna be a rough road ahead, but I'll be with my grandma. I'll be with her. I'll checking on her once in a while. I'll be taking care of myself, that's for sure. I'll do whatever I can to take care of myself. And once she passes, I'll let everybody know. I'll let you guys know first. That's you guys, my subscribers and my viewers, and the management at my job. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.